Hey everybody, HMV here. We're Darkest Dungeon, and we're sending out a stressed out party with the Jester to hopefully cure the stress, even though the Jester has the most stress because the last round was just terrible. But we're going into the Weald, we're going into a reasonably easy dungeon for the crew, but that was the way it was last time, and they got their asses handed to them. We've got the same leper we had at the beginning. He's got a bunch of damage. We're going to keep the torch up this time. We've got a man-at-arms who's going to be very easy to dodge and has extra hit points. He's also going to guard if he needs to, yeah, he has the skills he wants. We've got the same occultist who went out last time. He's probably going to be pulling a lot more than he did last time. And the Jester has the same skills. He's starting in the back this time because he's basically going to be curing stress probably most of the level.
Now they are as twisted as my own ambitions.
Your ambitions are quite twisted. And these guys are quite sucky as far as the group is concerned. Well, let's start strong here with the stress healing. Like to stun her, that's for sure, yeah. I hate that skill. Damage, stress, and stun. Come on. Okay, ideally she'll be dead next turn. This turn, actually. Unless she dodges. He got a disease from that. Granted, the disease is a fake one called the worries, but still.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Nice. Take a turn for us. I clicked on the Jester, just so you know. Well, hey, we got a second chance, right? Really, he got to go before our guys. Okay, at least we dodged it. Makes me want to take a little time for ourselves here, and then try to stun him again. Get a little more stress healing off. Can't believe I'm cheesing a fight against a ghoul, but what are you gonna do? Don't actually want to use your skill because you could bleed somebody. And then, I was really expecting you to kill him, so you can kill him.
Size alone does not dissuade the sharp.
Okay, that wasn't so bad. Considering what we were fighting, didn't end up turning out that bad. We're going to leave this grave here, and if we still have 3 shovels on the way back, we'll totally dig it up. Okay, this should be a pretty easy fight. So, let's work on stress. Let's keep up with your own. The reason it's going to be an easy fight is he's going to pull this guy. So it'd be easier if he had any speed at all, but apparently he doesn't. Good job. Let's do this, yeah.
As the enemy crumbles.
Then we're gonna stun this guy with the man-at-arms. I was really hoping that stun would go through. And that's why. Okay, Jester, get your job done here.
The bigger the beast, the greater the glory.
We're gonna try to stun this guy, getting us 2 more turns because he's gonna unstun this turn and then we can kill him next turn. So Jester's gonna take care of his own stress, and the Man-at-Arms is going to, I guess we'll guard. Why not? And he's going to harmless poke. Then the Man-at-Arms is going to take him out. Or not. Oh, you suck. A lot good can come from stalling a fight. No offense. I don't think you know anything about how this game works, Mr. Leper.
A faint hope blossoms.
You do know how to get us a lot of good stuff, though. We're gonna hope. And we're gonna leave this chest for the way back, too.
Mechanical hazards possessed by evil intent.
I'm not against camping as early as the very next room, but I'm also kind of hoping I could come up here and then come all the way back and camp in the entryway. Okay, we are now set on stress.
A singular strike.
So we can start doing things like this and this. And ideally we'll kill these guys before we kill the slime, although that's pretty unlikely. I went for that instead of the stun because I thought it would work. I was wrong. I'm lucky so far with the blight, and it looks like we're going to be okay. What sucks is I'm not going to use his power because I want to... Actually, no, I am going to use his power. He's going to self-heal. Actually heal, not stress. And then he is going to stun the slime. Oh, that's a bad chance. But it worked. Hey, if it works, it was a good idea. 19, 9, 9, and 3. We're going to do a little bit of stress healing. Oh, come on. One freaking hit point. It's always one hit point. Yeah, there's no reason to stress heal.
Their cursed champion falls. This expedition at least promises success.
I really don't want to use up a torch right now. And I just realized I provisioned for a medium wield, not a long wield. So I definitely don't want to use the torch. So I think we're going to camp.
Huddled together, furtive and vulnerable.
We're only going to eat 2 food because, like I said, I provisioned poorly here. I want that onyx, though. So I think we're going to drop the anti-venom for it. And we're going to do this. Prevent the nighttime ambush. And I don't think do anything else. We can do this, but that's not worth it.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is
Look
made
at that,
clear.
use for anti-venom. I've played a lot of Darkest Dungeon this weekend. This episode's probably coming out well over a week past when I recorded, because I recorded so many in a day, and I think I might have overextended my ability here. If the leper was in the front, I could use this, and I would definitely do it. But as it is, we'll do this. I think the Man-at-Arms is going to try to stun this guy. Those are so painful. We're going to have to use up 2 heals because he's going to have to self-heal after that. Don't listen to anybody who tells you Radiant Dungeon isn't as hard as normal dungeon.
Impressive.
Still resisted, that sucks.
Perched
Hey,
at the very
Death Door.
precipice of oblivion.
Ay. Gonna keep up with the battle ballads. Finally stunned the guy. Sadly, he has to self-heal because the occultist just isn't doing it. Gotta take... I mean, we have to eventually kill this guy. There we go, that's a heal. I think the Man-at-Arms is better used cutting their attacks down to half than actually dealing damage right now. There we go. Although not cutting him down to half because he resists so many of the stuns, but he didn't resist that one, which is nice. We got to keep our torchlight above 75. Round 6. One of the problems with this fight is we are spending way too much time in the fight.
Monstrous
There we go.
size has no intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
Whew. We
As
already have one of these
victories
for the
mount,
Vestal,
so too will resistance.
but we can take it for free, so. We need to explore 90% of rooms. We can avoid this one, and I think we're just going to. So let's go ahead and take some hidden treasures for this bandage. Yeah, we're gonna be in some serious trouble when we get to the end of this level. And we're out of torches and out of campfires. We're gonna have to probably run our torchlight down to 0 before the next camp. Just to better utilize the torchlight. We're not going to be getting a lot of scouts, so I think we're going to use this key right now.
Wealth beyond measure, awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
It's uncommon. But I don't think it's worth more than anything else that I have. And the chance of getting food for this is too high. So... and I only need to take away 1. I'm a moron. But I said if we still had all 3 torches, we'd dig this up, so let's go ahead and do that.
Finding the stuff is only the first
See, I knew
test.
I was going to have to throw that stuff away.
Now it must be carried home.
Yeah, what sucks is we have this on him, and it's the only thing he's wearing. And it just lowers his stun resistance right now because he doesn't have the dodge, and he has it too. And we can't even trade it out for anything because the only trinket we have we just threw away. I wish we could like put this in here. Looks like a trinket. Oh well. Never say no to an unburned torch. But we have our buffs for 3 more battles. So maybe we should... That really sucked. I was trying to get the torchlight to go and I clicked on the door because I figured a double scout here would be really nice to have. We don't have any bandages, so I think I'm going to leave this for a while. Ugh. Do we want to throw the herbs away for those? I don't think so. I think we want to start throwing away money. And the only money we have is actual money, so let's go ahead and do it. Okay, we need the torchlight. We need the torchlight. 76 is perfect. Okay. Can't really say no to that because it's double hits. Can't worry about stress right now. And now a heal is really nice. Especially if we can stun this guy. But even not stunning him, he was great.
Destroy them all. Well struck.
Very well struck. That was awesome. Come on, get a stun off. There we go. I think we can afford to cure stress. And we're going to heal one more time just to have everybody topped off. Let's actually do that. I don't know if his tree branch breakdown cares about marks. That's nice though, getting extra damage off after a full dodge. Definitely not complaining about that. Yeah, we're not doing 16 damage. Well, we could in theory, but probably not, so let's try to stun him again.
A dizzying blow to body and brain.
Yikes. Let's go and do this. We need to heal him. Nice. Would have preferred more heal, but we'll take it.
A victory. Perhaps
More things we want. I need to prioritize these because our problem right now is not money, it's crests. So I think I'm going to keep the torchlight up, even though it means we're very low on torches already.
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
The reward we had to leave behind was quite handsome. You're getting no scouts. We've only used one shovel, and it wasn't even on a wall.
A victim to the spreading corruption, malformed with misintent.
Okay, this is a crew we know how to handle. That was annoying. That wasn't annoying. That was the opposite of annoying. He's going to get a good shot off, but not much we can do about it. Take care of these two guys so we don't have to worry about them anymore. Really like one of those stuns to hit slightly more often.
Exposed to a killing blow.
I really like to not have bleed on everybody in the party all at the same time. Okay, we're going to switch to stress relief.
A powerful blow.
Okay, that's good. Okay. Hey, we got a shovel back, and we got a cure for bleed. 2 damage for 2 rounds, 5 damage for 1 round, 2 damage for 3 rounds, so you win. Also, I like the move stone better. Sucks that that's uncommon. What am I doing? We're taking this, and then we can't take that. Because it's that or the move stone, and the move amulet, and they're both uncommon, so they're both worth the same amount of money. And I can't carry either one of them, because we're dropping things for things, so. Got a nice scout. At least we know we're going that way. And we might as well open this with the only guy without bleed. And drop the last gold for that. Poison. Yeah. As long as we manage our food fairly well, we should be okay. It does give us an extra slot, which is always nice. And 60%, 80%, 80%, and 100%. This is why you keep herbs. when you're low on food. This is why you're sad that when you kept the herbs you only got 4 food. But it is a hunger activation. Yeah. Ideally we'll get one more battle very quick here. And then, there you go. Then we can camp in the next room. That makes things far easier. It also puts us back in perfect position. Yeah, we're going to be getting a lot of stress from this fight, but there's nothing we can do about it. We just have to deal with it, because we can't raise the torchlight. We can't use all of our torches to not even get the benefit. And we have a camp coming. We'll just have to do the best we can. Ah. Should have healed. Shouldn't have tried to stun. That was dumb. I don't know why I keep trying to stun. I just figured by now he would have been out of the
Secrets
thing.
and wonders can be found in the most tenebrous corners of this place.
Actually, I think I'm going to stress heal a little bit here. Come on. Now I can try to stun because he doesn't have his buff up here. And then now we'll kill him. That helps. And you know what?
Precision and power.
Not sure about precision, but power definitely. Okay.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
This is the only thing that's left that's worth gold that's not this 5,000 thing. So let's take it. Let's go to this room and hope there's no fight here. Nice. Oh, okay. Hopefully it's an easy hallway battle. Okay, it's moderately easy. Just got to kill the crone. Okay, that doesn't have a great chance of killing her, so we're going to do this to stun her. And then he's going to hew. The reason he's hewing is so he doesn't kill anyone, so they can't cytokinesis to make more. It's crits. So annoying. But I mean, that's what happens in the dark, but we don't have a choice because I misprovisioned. Of course, you can cytokinesis. We actually could win this fairly quickly if we kill him, and then the occultist does the abyssal artillery on the back.
Obliterated. Remind yourself that
all gold.
overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Okay, now ideally we're going to be able to walk all the way back to that, all the way back to the T-junction up here, and then we'll camp again. Traps we can handle. Like I said, traps we can handle. It's the fights that are causing us problems. I'm also happy at our food rationing. Has been going so well. It doesn't really matter which one I take because I'm going to be throwing it away for the next stack of crests or deeds or something. We might get super lucky and get a scout here. Okay, we're going to camp. And we're only going to eat 2 food.
A moment of respite. A chance to steel oneself against the coming horrors.
Okay. Same as before. Tactics. Weapons practice. I might have done tactics and maintain equipment last time, I don't know. Unspeakable commune. And no.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
I use the leper for those because he has great resistances.
Watch your step.
Okay, we are going to use a torch here. And we are going to work on stress first. And I hate him being marked, so we're going to mark the man-at-arms as well. We're going to all in on one of these guys.
Masterfully executed.
Oh my god, he was left at 1 hit point? That never happens. I just realized something. I'm a moron, but I'll tell you later what it is that I realized.
Quakes. A devastating blow.
Oh, if he hadn't dodged that, we would be in such good shape. We want to do this.
Grievous injury.
That's what I get for playing the strategically correct move.
Ghoulish horrors.
Yeah, what I forgot earlier is I only have 1 trinket on this guy, so I could have put the move trinket on him and put that occultist trinket on my occultist. But that's what I get for not planning ahead very well, so not knowing what I was going to be trying for. Yeah, we're going to keep the torchlight up while we can. And then we'll just go without. There's no sense using the torchlight later to nice 40-point crit there. No sense using torchlight later to keep it above 0 instead of above 75, because 75 is where we get the bonuses. Okay, that's actually good, because now if we kill this big slime, we can cheese this fight. We don't need stress healing anymore, but we need lots of healing. everyone's going after the big one. Gotta heal you. Nice. I think we're gonna heal here. And then we're going to, now that everybody's healed, kind of, we'll kill this guy. And I guess we gotta heal him now too. I guess we'll do this, so that if the slime attacks him, it might die.
Destroyed.
That works for me. Nobody's bleeding.
Be wary.
We somehow still have a stack of gold.
Pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Definitely take that torch. Just light it.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
With any luck, we'll get a scout here. That would be ideal. But no. We're gonna go to this room because it's only 2 squares away. Oh my. We gotta kill this guy quick. I think I might actually just leave the dogs. Stunning him would be amazing. Can't kill the dogs if we do this, but we can kill one of them if we do this. Nice crit there. We got to do more damage to him though. Sucks the stun knocked him back. I mean, there's nothing we can do about it. We had to stun him, but if it had knocked him back, then the leper could have killed him. He'd be dead right now. Well, but we lucked out. Yeah, if we do this, then the frontliners can just gang up on this guy, including a stun, possibly. Yeah, definitely. Ooh, swoosh. I'm enjoying the clutch occultist heals here. Never a bad thing.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Okay, nice. A map. That's actually an interesting idea. It's not going to show us too far, but it does show us that there's a fight here, which I don't think we can actually keep the torchlight up for, but we're going to try. We might get lucky and it'll be like right on the edge of dropping. I think we can use a shovel on here.
Glittering
Definitely.
gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
77, eat our food, I think, yeah. Nope, 71, and we have no way of raising the torchlight. And they're going to make the torchlight go down even faster. Okay. This is where the game gets super hard. Unless they just decide not to lower the torchlight. Come on, let the man-at-arms go first. Dang you. Okay, he's going to do this, because that'll kill him and get a mark on him. Yeah, that's what we were waiting for. We knew it was going to happen. It's just going to destroy our torchlight. There's nothing we can do about it. Not even going to worry about stress. Now it's all about survival. Abyssal artillery is a great option in the back ranks there. Less so now. I think I'm going to heal him, actually. Then we're going to stun her. That way we can get a heal and a stress heal off on him. He should have used one of his things because they're also buffs. I forget about that. They're not just heal and stress heal, they're actual buffs. Okay, I want both of those. So these go for these, and
merely a trick of the light?
These go for these. We're gonna be getting a lot of things. I said, yeah, we got to kill her first. Unfortunately. Pulling her forward so the leper can smack her. I'll stun him. The leper might even be able to hew. No, just gonna hit. I need to heal, so it's good. All in on the attacks here.
Death waits for the slightest lapse in concentration.
Death waits for no such thing. Okay, everybody's topped off. Just working on his stress. There we go. You knew it was going to happen eventually. And then ideally we will destroy them both. Okay, destroyed one of them. Yes. Actually, if he gets a chance, he's going to Solemnity, and then we'll be set on stress. But he doesn't get the chance. Okie doke. I think we're close to winning. Because we should be able to skip 3 rooms. We've already skipped 1 up there. So I think we got to go to 1 more room after this one. Which means we made it. I'm going this way just in case I'm wrong about the count.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies. Terrors may indeed stalk these shadows, but yonder,
a glint of gold. And we still didn't win, so I'm glad I went this way. Well, I'm less glad now. And we've been shuffled, so go ahead and do this. Okay, that actually is okay, really, when it comes down to it. Let's get her forward so we can kill her. And then let's stun this guy. She should be dead right now, but she's not. Let's do this. Don't need to heal, so I don't want to move him because I want to be able to hit her. Although we're going to, that's a lot of stress. I think he's going to do his own stress heal here. Let's go and do this. Make sure he's fine. We'll probably also heal the Jester. He could have solemnity, but I think we're gonna heal him again anyway.
Mortality clarified in a single strike.
Quit stressing my people out. Okay, and gotta heal. We'll light the torch, but it doesn't actually help. And I guess we'll drop the shovel for these. That is a lot of deeds. And you know what? We're going to... I feel like continuing adventuring because we have 4 more food. And we can put stuff in that slot. Okay. We could get a food activation in this hallway, so we're out of here.
Paths and roads bring soldiers and supplies.
We have one thing, and look at all these. Jeez, that's a lot of stuff. Okay, he leveled up, which is nice. But he got the runs and faded. We want to lock both of those in, so we're going to lock faded in first. Or not lock. We want to lock in the runs. No, we want to eliminate the runs from him. But we want to lock in faded. Oh, the Shrinker stole 8 of our trinkets. Yeah, okay. At least we're ready to fight the trinket. The Shrieker back. We're doing that next time. But first, Forno is going to lock in faded, and we don't care about any of those. And we don't care about curing extra diseases or increasing the number of medical ward slots. So yeah, all we can do is lower the price, and we've already done that as far as we can. So let's commit him for treatment. And then see what the Shrieker does here. Yeah, we need to defeat the Shrieker to recover 8 of our lost trinkets. And we're obviously doing that with the strongest people we have. Now we've got Touche. We've got Howard the Duck. We're not using you. Probably not using her either. You. And back rank Houndmaster? And I think we should have a Vestal instead of the Occultist. I think that's probably what we're going to do. And the whole trick of this is accuracy. You need a lot of accuracy on your guys because he has a ton of dodge. So that's kind of the idea, is up your accuracy and then just smack away. The other trick is to destroy his nest. You get your trinkets back, and he stays here, so you can just keep attacking him and get your trinkets back every each time. But and you also get a lot of gold. So that's the thought. We also got our first champion boss, the Hag Witch, which we can eventually go after. But we're definitely taking the Shrieker on next fight. I hope you're looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to doing it. I'm HMV, and I will, as always, talk at you later.